Welcome to the Real Hampton Roads. My name is Sean Slaughter, your real estate professional and professor. And today, this is the 101 home buying edition. And today we're going to talk about closing costs. Most people have no idea what closing costs are, but closing costs affect buyers and sellers alike. So let's get a little bit into your closing costs. I have a list right here because I can't remember it off the top of my head. But here we go. So there are a couple of different items that you need to be aware of when you are buying or selling a home. Closing costs are the costs that are associated with this transaction. There are many people's hands in the pot making sure that this transaction goes smoothly, and everybody wants to get paid. Let's go through a bunch of different fees that you may see on closing costs. You may not see all of these costs, but you will see a good amount of these costs. Let's talk about your mortgage lender fees. So you may see an origination fee, a discount fee, processing fee, an underwriting fee, an admin fee, a lock-in fee, or even a loan level price adjustment. All right. Then you're going to have your third-party fees, and these are actually things that you can shop for on your own. Most people don't shop for them because they don't even know where to look. Credit report fees, appraisal fees, title search, title report, and title insurance, policy fees, escrow fees, flood certification, recording fee, serving fee, attorney fee, HOA dues, tax service fee, notary fees, closing protection, letter fee, document prep fee. A lot of fees, right? Then you have a third category called prepaid items, property tax reserves, homeowners insurance, and flood insurance, where you're pretty much going to pay these up front before you close. All right. This is kind of a bundle of fees, and there can be additional fees that are thrown in there. Closing costs generally are going to be between 3% and 5% of the purchase price. 3% to 5% of the purchase price. So for a $200,000 home, 3% would be about $6,000. Yeah, about $6,000. All right. Now, there is something called closing cost assistance. This is where the buyer is going to ask the seller to pay for some of these closing costs, maybe all of the closing costs. Typically here in Virginia, the buyer asks the seller to pay for 3% of the closing costs. Sometimes new home buyers will ask for 4%. I've even seen 5 and 6% of the closing costs. And this is negotiable. If you submit an offer and you're asking the seller to pay for a certain amount of your closing costs, and if there is a bidding war on that house, the seller is typically going to choose the offer that has less closing costs, with other things being considered. So that's what CCA, or closing cost assistance, is. Closing costs are important to know because at the end of the loan, you may have to bring some money to the table. You may ask for 3 and 4%, but if your closing costs are 5%, you may have to bring the difference to the table in addition to whatever your loan down payment is, depending on the type of loan that you have. Those are closing costs. That's pretty much what it is. You can't escape it, all right? Nobody likes them, but we all gotta pay them if we want to buy a house, okay? So that's pretty much it. Again, my name is Sean Slaughter, your real estate professional and professor. Be sure to check me out, www.seanslaughterhomes.com, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.